where I'll be at the point to take on Ganon, I'm going to
with 6 hearts.
I'm going to see where I'm at and decide if I want to do some of the side things that I picked up or just go and finish Ganon and just keep that. Looks like maybe I'll stream one day and we'll finish off the game or something like that.
To be fair, Taco,
Waterblade only beat me once, and that was because of me being stupid and panicking.
To be fair, Taco, Ganon is actually the easiest fight in the entire game.
But it's long.
Yeah, but it's super fucking simple.
I will say the Varutala like fight with like side-on and stuff like that was fucking awesome.
Oh, when you like jump up?
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty
Except for the last one where he kept taking me onto the wrong. He kept taking me onto the wrong side. Bro, I beat the Lionel, but fucking Christ,
Hey,
Jesus!
I one-shot it.
I almost did, but then he started doing the fucking quick slams where he's 30 feet away from you, but then in a second he's in front of you with his sword in your face.
I'm glad you beat it. Now let me tell you that was the weakest version of the Lionel.
Great. Cool. Hopefully the others won't be somewhat story related.
They're not, no.
I also found it funny that the entire time I fought that Lionel, he shot not a single shock arrow at me.
No, he only does that at range.
Going up there.
He only does that at range, and you can just go around and get all of them that you need. Just kind of chilling. I had like 30 or something up by the time I was done fighting him. It was dumb. It was like, all right, cool. I still have them, just lying around.
Oh, let me food. Yeah, do that.
Don't be elephant.
Huh?
All right, good evening, everybody. Hopefully we get 2 suppression tonight several times. Easy, yep. I took a sponsorship from Pornhub. Check out my channel. Anyways, let's fucking fight.
Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.
Discount code I can use for a free subscription, free month. Cool.
No, I don't. Please pay the full price.
I don't even know what the hell would this Pornhub even offer for free.
I have no idea.
Don't know.
It's shaved.
It's shaved, is that what you just said?
Yep.
Oh fuck.
What?
I forgot to pull up Suvan stream. I'm so sorry.
Oh, why do you want to watch your here?
Well, I just muted and minimized it. I'm just trying to help a brother out, man.
Okay.
Chill.
It's a narcissist.
Alright.
Delp just wants to see himself on
I'm gonna zoom in on Delph right now.
Go ahead. I'm in the stack somewhere. I'm in the pile somewhere.
White, right?
What? Okay. Okay.
Tigger's like, okay.
Oh,
Guess
fun.
that answers the question if your friend jumps off a bridge.
If your friend calls white,
Homie calls wife, you just run to the wall, no questions asked.
yeah, there's a Sue short about that.
Was there?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. I joked about a wipe because I don't even remember what happened preceding it. But I joked about something being a wipe, and Infant just fucking
Oh yeah.
into the wall.
I think I remember that.
It's probably dog 1 for the billionth
It
time.
probably was. Yeah. What? won't challenge that one, but I disagree with that call.
Party to be.
I did the thing where I turned my mouse and not my camera.
You know what?
I like
Is
that.
there a way to
That's-
disable that setting?
Yes, but it makes moving and attacking really difficult.
I like Delph's inspiring speech about suppression. We're stuck at Garuda.
That's a nice
Garuda
looking wall.
My Pornhub.
It's a Pornhub sponsorship for sure.
It definitely was.
I won't take a Pornhub sponsorship ever again, guys. I'm sorry.
Pornhub paid us to get butt fucked by Garuda all night.
Static gets reamed by Garuda.
Eight people raped by chickens.
We don't use that word on Pornhub.
Fair. What? No! False.
Are you false?
I got hit by 2 wind darts. I did not.
One,
Oh my god damn it.
2,
I'm dead.
3. Okay.
Yeah, Battle's not here. I said it too late anyways.
Definitely not gonna push stuff.
We'll just need to move once. Move now and stay.
I don't have conviction.
To A.
To the right.
Oh, wipe. That's a wipe. Damn it. So close to the wall, so close.
That was somewhat cursed.
I think or the goblins are actually Titan's children.
Kobolds?
Kobolds? Is it kobolds? Okay.
I think so.
Copies are Alex.
These are different, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my bad. Anyways, questions.
Are they actually his children? I don't think.
I think they worship him or something.
They
I know
worship
they
him,
worship
for sure.
him, but,
I don't think they're. I don't think that any of the primals are actually like,
Parents?
you know, parents or patriarchal units.
Well, then Titan's alive. They're not his children.
It's their children in the same way that like a priest would refer to his people.
Yeah.
As, you know. I understand.
I mean, that's absolutely how they're using it.
Unacceptable.
Got really low there.
Shotty got low.
Hero, health is low. Do you have any potions or food?
I love that reference. I get it. Good reference stuff.
Thank you.
Party to see.
1, 2, 3.
Hard issue there. Good thing I don't hit hard.
Oh, ye of little light, how dare you defy me?
See?
Let's do it, right?
I'm back.
Farms.
What's up?
Dodging.
Is it 2A? Healer shall be at 1.
Chill. Dodging.
My addle's up. Superior addle.
I think both your handles are just right.
Good job.
Me Titan, good
I
job,
got her.
good job.
I got her.
What's the candy? Where's
Oh,
the candy?
Motherfucker.
I don't think I was.
Wait.
Give the bits a boot.
Give the boots a bit.
I didn't see the bomb folder.
I don't know. I didn't see it under you either, but that's what it says it was. It was first.
Fake news.
Challenge.
The liberal media wants to bring me down.
CNN says infant died to bomb boulder. I say different.
You decide.
See Fox settled with Dominion
We're in America.
$100 million.
Oh, they did set. People were really hoping Dominion wouldn't settle, so that
I was
people
really
could see,
hoping
like
Dominion
everything.
wouldn't settle.
800 million bucks though.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah.
787
Money,
something like that.
money make the world go round. Any problem that you have in life can be just washed away if you have enough money. Just throw money at it. Eventually, it goes.
I think they said it was likely around a quarter of Fox's on-hand cash flow or something like that. Not insignificant.
for it.
Part in A.
Good jump.
Split.
Ah, that's bomb moment. Taunt, bow, whatever.
Get ready
Thing.
for feathers. Should be right about now. One more time.
Good fucking job, guys. Oh shit. I mean, you always the Cardinals and
Feathers. Quick sprint. Wait for your prick. Go. Into the dash. Up a little bit. I got tuck.
I'll add all this thing first.
Do not get near jumping. A little bit in, but not much. Not much. Infant, do not be near us.
I'm taking home the laser.
Don't take it on me. It's gonna be an out in, knockback. I thought Infant was wiping there.
It was.
Oh, that way? I mean, that was about me. Yeah, I didn't have much health, so I didn't attack, and then Faye got the laser, because I didn't get in early enough. But I wouldn't have evoked anyway, because I'm an idiot, so...
It's okay. I am too.
That was super clean up until the for dashes right there.
Yeah.
I was trying to like pop my 2 minutes there, and then like it was like, oh, I have to move, and it was just like brains overloaded.
Yeah, definitely when we're in from the purple, this is when it's safe to use them.
Yeah, like after you did the Ifrit dash and Titan and you go in, it's best to have 2 minutes there.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fair.
I feel like I'm a little laggier than normal tonight. I don't know what, but I feel like my...
Downloading.
No, I'm not. Unless Steam is.
I'm
I
down
think for
with
that,
that.
I think for that movement, what I've been personally doing, and it's worked consistently every time, going from 3 to 2 when we're doing that Ifrit dash charge. It's very quick, obviously. You have to move as soon as you see Ifrit's charge go. But it seems that Titan's landslide is consistently baited directly on top of 2. So directly on top of 2 will always be safe from everything. After Ifrit's charge, of course.
Right.
Why is Frederick target to ignore?
It does look like everyone went to 2. I'm looking at the replay right now. Looks like
I went to
everybody
2, I was just fucking late.
Yeah, it looks like Infinite was a little late on my screen.
Tank privilege.
I mean, I didn't die to that, but I was late. I got hit by that, and then I didn't get in quick enough and died to the Cyclone Eye or whatever it's called.
Looks like maybe Ark and Delph
Gotcha.
died.
I was late.
Okay, let's...
Like I said, I started popping my 2 minutes, and I was just like, oh yeah, I have to move.
Yeah, understandable for sure.
But we got 6 out of 8 people past that. That's pretty good. I mean, obviously Infinite got hit. I don't know if Tuck did or not, but that's still pretty good.
I 100% got hit by Ifrit.
Yeah, that was.
And Jumpy's in
I
place.
didn't die for a few seconds after that, but I 100% got hit by Ifrit.
Looks like everything was pretty good. There's the feathers that happen after we get in there. That's the only thing I don't really remember real well. Yeah, I think that was pretty good. It looked like I can sort of tell you when Ifrit's getting ready to dash, if that helps you like orient, but I don't want to like over micro it.
No, I knew it was coming. I just I knew it was coming. It was just my bad.
Yeah.
I won't do it. I won't do it again. I'll save my 2 minutes till after the dashes.
I'm still trying to figure out the timing there because I was not positioning with the group at that point before, which was wrong, but you know.
Well, I think you have to move really fast because you're going with the group and then you're going for the soaks right afterwards,
Nope.
right?
Infant's
No?
going for the soaks.
Okay. All right.
As I don't know if it matters, but in the toolbox they had the tank that still had, still had the stacks from this Garuda going for the single soaks. I don't know if it matters. If
It doesn't matter for that. Like I mentioned in Discord, I think we talked about this, but there is another tether that a tank has to take during suppression.
Okay. Well, then, Infant, it's up to you. Do you want me to take the solo soaks, or do you want to?
Didn't I grab them, I think? Did I?
I think you got the second one. I think the first one maybe hit someone else. I'm not sure, but it's up to you. Do you want to do it, or do you want me to do it? I don't give a shit. You can do it. I know you're capable.
I'll do it.
My intuition is that the tank that's doing this soak might be able to go left instead of right, but I don't feel very confident about that at the moment.
Possible.
Judging because this Titan's always landing something from here, angularly wise, the other cardinal should be just as. It might be a little bit tighter because half of this landslide's cut off.
I was thinking the explosions do need to happen away from the group, because if the tank is with the group and takes the explosion, that messes things up, because a lot of people will be soaking it at the same time, which is not okay.
It definitely would make more sense if it's possible for whoever's taking the solo soak to dodge to the other side.
Right.
I just don't know if that's a death sentence or not.
Not sure either. Why don't we just do it the way we've been doing it, and if you feel more comfortable with it, or you see that it's, an option, we can do that later.
I could try, if she's taking the solo soaks, I could try dodging to the other side and see if it's survivable, because I can die there and get rezzed as long as I vote, unlike last time.
I know I have made the dodge there 2 or 3 times, but I don't know if that was just because the way the landslides, lined up, so that it was safer to do that. I don't really remember.
I am red-eye.
I'll just dodge it.
It could be that the tank sprint is going to run out, so if they click sprint a second or 2 later, that might guarantee that they're in the right spot sooner. I don't know. Something you might experiment with.
Oh. I'm so fucking dumb.
Hi, Bahamut.
It's like 3 GCVs in there. I just didn't do it.
Luckily, that doesn't mess up the whole effort timing, except it totally does.
Ready to be?
Nonsense. I'm just gonna spam room 3. I think it's only like 4 GC or something like that. Easy. Everything's right as range for.
Yep. Oh shit, I'm fucking dead. No, I'm not.
My DPS.
Don't know what's wrong with my brain tonight. I've messed up my rotation like 8 times.
One, two, 3.
Oh.
Just kill him before he jumps.
Yeah, pretty much.
Should have it.
Whew. Not even close.
All the way to A.
So left.
Front.
Mid.
Paddles up.
Not even a little scuffed.
It wasn't scuffed at all. What are you talking about?
No, so not even a little.
It was fine. I thought you were being sarcastic.
Our Ifrit was scuffed.
Yes.
That's what I was talking about.
What?
That's a scuff. I got him.
Go to C, go to C, go to C. Kill Joby at 1.
I completely missed
Jump. Jim. Jim.
Watch the candy. Give him a boot.
Terraflora.
Sounds so enthusiastic when you say that.
Ark's casting the big edge.
Is that really what it's called?
So edge.
No, it's called the. Dull robot has become shiny robot.
Naruto really gets the crunches. Crunchy.
Oh yeah.
It's the wings.
The weather in here is called Ultimania.
Okay. I didn't know that was a word.
Ultimania, brother.
What?
Sprint.
Party in the back of it.
Feathers. Feathers. Feathers, click sprint. You got a cardinal. You ready?
Go now. Inch back out, make sure you
Do
have
not go center. Feathers in a second.
I forgot to add that. I'm my bad.
Jump. No, I don't.
Oh, don't res me.
No, I don't.
Hi,
Do not be near jumping, by the way.
You can res me.
Careful,
I got her,
Tuck.
I got her, I got
Careful,
her.
Tuck. Do not race her.
Yep.
Do not. Oh, is it
I
off?
don't have steering wind.
Okay. Hit knockback. Do not be near us, infant. Did I get that timing wrong?
Oh, knockback. I mean, maybe.
Push, push, push. That's suppression.
Oh, really? Wow, good job.
I'm taking this spot. This is my spot. I do this.
Everybody north to west and spread out against the wall except the tanks. We're gonna walk towards the sister. In a situation I would not, but here we are. So that's roughly half the movement.
Hey,
go.
I got jailed. What the hell, man?
I didn't really mean to steal those orbs from you, Infin, but I did by accident. Sorry.
It's okay.
And then I wound up not enough mitts for the homing laser.
Is that tank stack at D party go to 4? I forget.
I think the tanks are between D and C, so, you know, right in this ballpark.
I'm gonna be real, I have not looked at suppression, so when we take our 5, I'm going to.
Yeah, well, the tanks have it really easy. You stand here. Okay, that's suppression for you.
Alright.
Okay. I like it. I like it.
They do have to. One has to stay kind of to the right, right?
They
While we're all
technically are soaking tethers from the sisters because 2 people who are lined up against the wall have a green marker above their head.
Yeah.
And so they stand behind a tank who intercepts, sort of like in the first phase.
It is
So
the
we
mechanic
just
in the
stand
first bit.
together between D and C? Is that really it?
Yeah,
Sort
so
of, yeah.
Fucking sick.
The sisters always spawn at B and B, don't they?
I'm a little... I know where you stand.
I'm gonna look over the 5 minute list.
So I would say that is roughly what you do in suppression, but lots of things happen afterwards, and you still have to do the stuff. That's not the only right.
Still dodging, yeah.
But yeah.
So
I
like,
do the dodge.
I know Ark was probably dead for it, so he didn't get to do the movement. But basically,
No, Ark was alive.
oh, was he? I thought somebody was
Yeah,
dead.
he did it right.
Who's in here? Oh no,
It was me.
Okay,
It was
okay.
me. I died to the homing laser because, like I said, I panic mitted taking the 2 orbs by myself accidentally, and then didn't have enough mitts to live through the homing laser.
Okay. Well, the short version is that 6 of us who aren't the tanks are against the northwest wall, so where 2 is. It is, you know, true north, so you will be at the northwest wall. And all of us will be spread out. 3 of us will have eruptions. 2 of us will have a green tether above our heads, sort of like bouncing. The 2 people with the green tethers go behind the tanks, so in the very beginning, we're all against the wall, and we all take a first step because you don't know what you have. And if there's an eruption under you, you just keep walking towards the sister, which in this situation will always be at B. So you start at 2, you walk to B. It sounds really easy because it is, but
There's a rhythm to the steps that
yeah,
you're doing.
and it's
'Cause
random.
You have to run and then stop and then run and then stop, and it is it's completely random.
Yeah, so you won't know that you have an eruption until the eruptions come out. And if you're too close together, you may not be able to tell who has the eruption. So you're against the wall, you start walking. If it's green, you go to the right with the tanks. If you got an eruption on you keep going towards B. 3 people have the eruptions. One of those people will end up being a jail. And as you can imagine, we have to break the jail open before they instantly die.
So the jail always wants to aim for here, I believe, right?
You usually park it under B because B is where the sister's at.
B, okay.
Yeah,
B for bail.
yeah.
B for
Which is how you get out of jail.
I do strongly recommend looking at the toolboxes because while I can tell you, it sort of helps to see it, but you are basically just walking towards B or walking towards the tanks.
Yeah. Except for if you have light pillar, right?
And there
One
is
person will not be
yeah,
marked with anything.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's
You stay. You basically stay. Because you have to bait the light pillars from D to A before you join everybody at B.
yeah. So the thing that makes this hard is that one person of the 6 doesn't have anything, and the thing they have is sort of like an AoE that keeps coming down behind them and following them. And I think it's like, it might be an insta-kill or it might be like a 2-shot, but it's, you know, it will kill everybody if you don't realize you have it. So 3 people are walking towards B, 2 people have a green tether, and 1 person has nothing. And they would stand with the tanks. I think when the Garuda sisters do their thing and the green markers disappear, it's very obvious. That person that had nothing will start going towards 2, and they'll wrap around towards 3, and the jail is going to be at B, so you meet everybody the long way. And the pillar follows you, and you don't kill anybody in the process. There's plenty of time. Just take the long way. And then
you do a curvature.
Yeah. And so when that happens, I think feathers come out, two sets of feathers, sort of like you normally see. And during that time, we're freeing the person in the jail by attacking. So the sisters do their thing. Tanks and the 2 people there move towards B to hit the jail, probably with range attacks. The other 2 people that were with the person with the eruptions, they'll be near B already. You'll take a hit on the jail, and then another feathers will happen, and you hit the jail again. Hopefully everyone is at B hitting the jail by that point. So again, you're just sort of walking towards B, wait for the sisters, and hit the jail.
It's two feathers back to back, I believe. Screamies and then Screamies. It's very, very important that the party stack together. I'm used to north at the jail, and then you rotate clockwise to avoid the feathers, and then back.
I would say it will be utter chaos when we do it, so don't overthink it.
The issue is if people move in this direction and this direction. I mean, I guess north will still be safe if everybody moves out. Okay.
If we get to that, surviving to that point, I will just tell you when the feathers are happening. That way you can sort of react. Dodge out. Yeah.
Okay.
The difficulty here is not dodging feathers, because by this point we've done it so many times, right? The difficulty is dodging feathers and hitting the jail with enough damage to free it.
It's also, I think, the edge of the arena, where it's like the
edge will become unsafe around this time.
I think it's the only visual indicator for it is there's green things floating on the corners over here, right?
Right. It's sort of like a leaf.
You don't want to be beyond or close to those. Yeah.
None of you
anywhere near those.
Yeah, none of you will see it initially, I think. So basically, during this phase, you have to presume the wall is not safe. And that includes when we're near the jail, because you're going to want to dodge towards the wall. If you do that, you will instantly die. And we probably won't be able to free the person from the jail, and then we'll wipe. So basically, you're going to hit the jail at B. You're going to step towards 1-ish, towards the center, not towards the wall. And then you're going to take another hit at it, and then hopefully the jail is free. When that happens, a series of dodges happens with landslides. And Ultima's landslide will also happen, but it's really difficult to see because it's almost clear. It's like a very pale
yellow line.
It's a very pale yellow white. It's not easy to see. And then after the dodges, we'll do a stack, and then it'll be a tank LB for Ultima cast. And then it's primal roulette, and then it's enrage. I can talk you through literally everything except suppression.
There'll be a lot of learning by doing it.
So clear tonight, right?
Let's get another poll in. Let's get another poll in, and then we'll do it at 5 minutes. Then we're gonna watch the video.
Yeah,
and then we can clear it.
Clear tonight.
It's a lot, but none of it is hard. It's just the RNG.
Very fast.
Yeah.
RNG very fast.
At least I think I can talk us through primal roulette.
Yeah, that's basically like you go between A3 and 2, and that's it.
I think it's been like 5 minutes since we had a poll, maybe 10.
At least.
I know what to do during primal roulette. I just don't remember the order.
Yeah, I don't know how to read it either.
It's not actually random.
I'm all reactionary at that phase. Like, I see Garuda, okay, it's Garuda.
Right.
Ifrit, okay, it's Ifrit.
It's not hard, but if you've literally never done it, it's sort of a problem, right?
We're gonna one-shot it. Don't worry.
Mechanically, it's basically just one mechanic from each of the primals that we've already done before, and that's it.
We're gonna one-shot it just like we did the towers on Pieta.
Well,
We did do that. That is true.
We did do that.
We had towers and Pietas.
Dominion at the very end.
No, not the one between High Concept.
Oh, it was the.
1 and
Oh, right. The base. Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, I had 184 HP.
I had 30,
Someone didn't
333.
admit that as much as they usually do.
Oh, I forgot my idol.
They-
I'm sorry. Yeah, I forgot my idol.
Play
I was too busy thinking
better.
of fire. I was too busy thinking of
Hey, I'll DPS.
part of
Get
mid.
better.
Yes, on me. Good luck, Steven.
The Sates. Wow, tough.
Back up.
You didn't tell me.
I did. I said party to mid.
I didn't hear you.
That's your fault.
I was listening to jumpy noises.
I understand.
God, fucking insane. I can't get that off.
She said.
It's upsetting.
Not at all.
One, two,
Did I get my name? Yeah.
3, 4.
He's woke.
What?
But split fam.
B.
Banana.
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 Okay. I'll take it.
To the right.
Front. Okay.
Metal stuff.
Gotcha.
All the way to C. Go to Oblivion.
Ouch, these nuts.
Yeah.
Chill.
Good job. Watch the candy. Watch the candy.
Oh, that was fast.
What's that?
Kill.
Down to the count.
Count Chocula.
Yes. Fucking love Count Chocula.
Sprint.
I strongly disagree.
Back it in.
Throw out the red card.
Here's the yellow card.
It's Ultima.
It's a
You gotta,
red flag.
gotta get rid of him.
Challenge flag, guys. Come on. I thought that was the safe spot.
I don't.
Split.
Somebody's gonna have the homing laser, I think. Careful.
Come beyond me, please talk.
Feathers. I have 4 seconds in Swift.
You're gonna have to vote back when he comes back into.
Sprint.
Go now.
See what I think with the wrong way.
Yeah, I could have. I think you can go either way, but because
It's wherever effort is, you want to go towards him.
Alright.
okay.
Fiver.
I'll take BRB.
jumpier you down.
Huh?
So I went to the right, but to my left, which normally I think you would go to the left, to my left was Titan.
Oh, they swap places?
I think so. Let me double check.
Every time I've had it, it was always on the left. Like looking in from C.
Ifrit was on the right of me.
Yeah. Wait, of you.
Of me.
Like looking in?
I'm looking inward. I'm on behind the Titan landslide.
Alright. Then yeah, you I think ideally you wanna go after you see the Ifrit dash, you wanna go towards it. Because well, you can go towards Titan if you want, but like it's like Titan slide, right? So it's like you have to time it correctly, or else he just whacks you.
Yeah. Let me look at it again to be sure. Yeah, so
I think that's accurate though, because I did see an Ifrit dash from 4 to 2, so it makes sense that you were dodging to the right.
I think it threw me off because I definitely paused when I saw Ifrit dash, sort of confused about where to go. Because it wasn't what I was thinking it was going to be.
Yeah, well you're at here anyways, and you'll see both of them, so you can kind of gauge which way to go when one Ifrit dashes.
It looked like I got stuck behind Titan's landslide a little bit too and didn't go forward, but I guess that's not really necessary if I just go directly to the right and up. Just make it a long one. I guess I should look over this suppression stuff too.
I thought the jail went diagonal from 2 to 4, but we can stack it at B.
It looks like it's...
I guess it doesn't matter as long as like
it is on 4.
it's somewhere.
Doesn't look so bad. I just looked through it.
Oh, yeah, it's just a few movements based on what you get.
So
Yeah, I'm used to the jail being on 4.
Yeah, because I
Party stacking north of it.
think it makes more sense to stack it to 4 too, because the AoE baits are pretty big. I feel like B's just a tad too short to like the middle.
Yeah.
What that also allows, I believe, is after everything resolves and we bust out the jail, when we have to dodge into a landslide, B will always be safe. Shit, I'm sorry.
Yeah, because you want to do B4, 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 right?
I think that's right. Let me... It's been a little while since I've looked at it.
Sorry about that.
You should.
Just making sure nobody gets AFK booted.
Yeah, because
Door boss?
We're on the other side of the door boss. Matters so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 4 to B dodge seems right.
So like basically everybody will go towards the middle, like they'll go to 1, and then hopefully you identify like what you are in the part. Like if you have nothing, go towards tank. If you got the green tether, go towards tank. If you bait or have nothing, go to yeah. If you have nothing, go to tank, and if you're baiting, go to 4.
And then the knockbacks are just the inner cardinals, southeast and southwest. Presuming we do the soaks correctly and we have enough time, but that's probably a little
check, right?
Not
particular.
Not really, because it is
orb, then run north and soak the orbs north.
You sort of, I think you might swift cast ideally a heal. It's as long as everybody soaks. I think you can soak it with 5 people with the party. I'm not sure if the tanks use cooldowns there or not. I guess they do. But
I'm pretty sure I'm used to. Yeah, I'm way too used to limit break choosing there. I believe.
Yeah, the LB1 tank.
Yeah, LB1 tank for first set, mitigate second set.
yeah, that could be right. I was thinking we used it for.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we'll have it for Ultima, or after using Ultima rather. I'm not sure how it worked out. I don't know. I'm not sure.
You just tank LB just for prog and figure it out after.
Oh yeah, it does say we should have LB1 here for the knockback. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So I didn't realize there was 2 there.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
there's like a specific timing. You have to tank LB shortly after one of the tanks debuff. I forget which one. And then shortly after that, you knock back resist. And then you want to soak the orbs.
Should be fun. This is more or less the last like wall of the fight, more or less.
You know.
Fun part!
Yeah. You pass suppression and primal roulette. Essentially, is this? I would say it is. We'll either start on 3 or we'll start on 2. And depending on if it's like Garuda, we just go to A and then move in when her purple donut goes off. I think there's like a feather bait there. Ifrit is just, I believe, just charges. And oh no, he does the puddle baits, the eruptions, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's 3.
We'll start on 3 and then bait at them all the way to 2.
I think there's a stack afterwards, so that might.
Yeah.
I can't
If
really
it's
remember.
times just landslides.
That's a little bit far off. I'm pessimistic that we'll
Oh yeah,
reach
yeah, for
primal
sure.
roulette, but,
We'll be on suppression prog realistically.
you know.
Unless for some reason the mechanic just resonates with everyone, and like we just 2-shot it more or less.
Resonates.
Yeah, like you have. So sometimes you have those mechanics that are just you just understand them.
Well, if everybody is ready, that was a 10er, not a 5er, but you know, it's probably my fault. Whatever.
20er. Watch your foodies if you need. During the Ultima cutscene, we can also pre-position around that northwest for our suppression positions, so there's no confusion on where people are starting from.
We can do that.
Party to beat.
There we go.
How do I start to?
Sister.
Me.
Well, fucking quit it.
I think I need a new fucking. I think my right click's going out. That's what's happening.
I was so confused. It's like, what the hell just happened to me?
Actual, what's it called? Whiplash.
I guess.
My right mouse button is what happened to you, Del.
And Finn, did you see that the RS market's crashing?
No, which part?
Like everything.
Thoughts?
I have no idea.
Like high-end gear or mid gear?
Like Ancestral's down like 50% or more right now. Yeah, right.
That's a dead junkie.
Bye, donkey.
Probably means it's about to be a dead lots of other people. Arc doesn't have 2, just reset.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's suppression.
Curse break, hog.
Oh, I see.
Breaking down.
It's about beer 30.
Hell yeah, I grabbed one during the break.
I only have one more. It's for tomorrow's dinner.
I have to wake up.
Priorities. Find more.
W, what are you drinking?
Huh?
W,
Water?
are you drinking? Oh.
Potato water?
Yeah.
Sounds starchy.
I mean, it's vodka.
Oh. Yeah, that's what I meant, like, literally, like, potato water.
No.
I got so fucking lucky there, Steven.
What happened?
I moved early, and yeah.
We can see.
That is quite close.
I almost didn't block the shit.
Tito's are best.
I haven't had vodka in a long ass time.
Party will be at sea. I am dead.
4.
Oh, you dead.
I might have beaten one of my puddles, I guess.
I got a thing.
Out here.
Does he have somebody to use bait? Okay.
He doesn't bait.
Oh. Alright.
Yeah, it's me and Becca.
Forgot about that.
I got a 99% chance that we run here. I got a 100% chance that we run here.
100% chance.
I will need to move over once already. And we'll move twice now again. Move twice. All the way past 4. Past 4.
Tiny privilege.
The only people who got hit with that were tanks. Good job.
All the way to A.
Left.
I'm back.
Mid.
Paddles up. To B. Yellow drill B1.
Jump. Tuck. That's up.
He's dead. Watch the candy, watch the candy, watch the candy. Came a stomping. Give him a boot.
How did you go avoid that? I did not see a safe spot. Oh, bro.
Oh, we can choose our system. Oh, wait, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet.
Everybody gets the wall.
I forgot about the, okay now.
So I'll just be on 2, I guess. And then it's nice if you just have predefined spots. This is not for the tanks.
Yeah, just everyone but the tanks, yeah.
Yeah, so Ark, you want to grab a spot? Probably between me and FaZe.
That should be good, yeah.
Yeah.
That should be good, yeah.
So from here, you would just take your steps, and we would all go towards 4. Except at about this point, there will be the greens out, and you'd go to the tanks.
Sounds good.
Quick sprint. Jumpy.
To the back of A.
See you jumping, you fucking nerd.
Don't let me kill you, Siri.
Anybody get arc?
You got him jumping, you need me too.
I don't have mana.
You got him.
Split.
Fuck.
Feathers. Feathers. Good job.
Clean, good job, y'all.
Just a few steps. Feathers. Quick sprint.
Go now. We have a tether.
I'm gonna kill everybody.
We're dead?
I think I'm gonna kill everybody. Fucking Titan shouldn't be there.
So apparently you can do it without sprint. I clicked sprint, but it didn't pop.
Suddenly slow run. Oh god.
Like, wait.
And I realized what I had done while I was doing it, and I was like, oh, this doesn't seem right. Then I'm just like lined up with Titan, I'm like, oh.
Oh, hi, Titan.
Yeah. Not right. That's twice he's spawned on the other side, so I guess it's just RNG.
party to be.
Thank you.
Become these nuts.
Thank you.
Okay.
One, two, three, four.
See?
To left.
I'm back.
Mid. Perfect.
Addles up. Okay. You'll jump in one?
Maybe nuts.
Maybe.
All these nuts.
All them nuts.
Joe.
Should be dead.
Hey, Lantern.
The damage is coming, I swear.
I don't believe you.
Understandable. Brayla.
Lahi?
Lahu?
Hebrea?
Do you know Lahi?
I'll try to imitate the sounds of the things that he used, but nobody wants that.
Sounds kind of gross.
It does.
Sprint.
Back of A.
Disgusting thing privilege.
You know, like, I
You're
just
too
feel.
far off the wall.
I guess. I don't fucking know.
It's that right click of the mouse.
I just want to die. I just want to die.
Tank
Alright.
privilege isn't letting it happen.
Tank privilege has said no.
Split.
Right, that was an early vote. That was an early vote. No, that was wrong. I'm wrong.
Feathers.
I'm wrong.
Ow.
How did I die there?
Bad.
Feathers. Sprint.
Who put up?
You ready?
Move now.
Oh, that. I did not get that.
That's fine. Let's just keep going. Feathers. Tank purge.
Tank. That's a raid wipe.
I took part of that soak, and I think that got me. A lot of us did. Quite low.
What's that tether keep popping up on me?
Purple?
Purple?
Nah, the green.
You're supposed to have the green one, no?
You're supposed to
I
have
already
the
did
first
that, though.
one. This healer
Yeah.
gets the second one.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I was dead, so.
Yeah. So the healer with the searing wind at the north will grab the tether, but if she's dead, you know.
True.
Someone put a pot in front of me!
A poodle? Did you pick it up and take it home? Care for it as your own?
Is that Delph's puddle? Oh.
Soon trying to throw blank.
No.
I see how you win.
Well,
Ready to be?
One, two, three, four.
To be.
To the left.
front.
No!
Oh.
Are you kidding me? Bro!
Jails were clean, you know?
They look so
Here for
good.
the trombone there, whoever that was.
Is it because y'all were supposed to be like on the left?
Yeah.
The puddle starts on
Yeah.
the left, right? But you were
If I
on the
would've-
right.
Puddle
yeah.
started on the left, but we all dodged right because we had decided we were gonna dodge right.
I think it's out of habit. Like we keep going right.
I guess whoever's back to dodge to whatever side it is, but yeah.
I don't know if there's that enough. I don't know if there's enough time for that.
Yeah, I don't think there is.
It's definitely tighter. My bad.
But I mean, if you had dodged left and tried to go right, and the thing was on the right, it would be that tight too.
No, I would have been probably where I needed to be.
Wasn't the bait dead center this time though? Or no?
It was
this
pretty
time?
centered. Those cat legs just didn't move fast enough. Didn't have the zoomies.
More or less.
It's fucking up.
Dude. Wipe. Oh no, no.
Exciting.
I saw the slimy target delve.
Looks like we're good.
Oh yeah, we're fine. I don't. The slimy targeted delve, but then switched to me. And I don't know how that can happen, but it did.
Your
was-
imagination.
It was too afraid to actually attack me.
It's the Bahamas.
Scared of Bahamut.
I saw it on delve. I assumed it was one going to kill him, and then I wouldn't have the stats.
Party this is.
See these nuts.
You just have none.
See these nuts.
Is that like a .nut file?
Compact this my nuts. God. Hey.
Is there a DVD nuts?
It should be. My rotation is such ass. I'm sorry. This sucks. I hate this game.
That was a wild effort right there.
No, different appeared.
Barely.
That wasn't super helpful. DVD nuts.
DVD.
To the right.
Mid.
Front.
Oh,
It is beautiful, 90 degree.
it is. It is a very good.
Look at the cardboard ball just staring. Yeah.
We had a death, and then Delph got selected.
Yeah, I was actually looking to see if I got it, and I didn't see it, so I was
Is it
just
even
like...
possible to adjust for that, or do you
Yeah.
just like?
If everyone knows like their default position and sees who got killed, or sees the open space, yeah, it basically just goes on a random person, no marker or anything.
You pretty much
Yeah,
just.
so
just
everyone
whatever.
would have to go to the open spot.
Yeah.
Correct, yeah, pretty much. All but the main tank.
Hey, Blue Kitty. Hope you're doing well.
One more.
I have 8 minutes on my food. It probably wouldn't last all the way through to Ultima. But we can't have everyone once. Selfless.
Let's just call it here. It's fucking 2 minutes.
Fair enough.
It's 2 minutes. My eyes are like
Yeah.
closing.
Cocaine.
Very good prod tonight, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thursday will be good too.
I had a lot of time in Ultima, beginning of the night. Gotta remember to say something about watching an Ultima fight.
Watch your fucking fight in a minute.
Oh shit.
You wouldn't watch that. Never mind.
That was going somewhere, right?
Nah.
Just weren't sure where.
Yeah, it was kind of like,
Like somewhere in El Paso or something, probably.
We had more Garuda wipes this time, but the same number of Titan wipes and the same number of Ultima wipes as last night.
It's a perfect trinity.
So we got
Equilibrium.
more polls, is what you're saying.
Yeah, because two of the because Garuda wipes are really fast, so we had 2 more pulls than.
Oh, you're.
No, 1 more. Yeah, I am.
that's fucking rude, Infant. You don't say that.
Why not?
Dex is a race, and I always win.
Oh.
He can say it about
I
himself. It's fine.
No, I gotta go take a stretch and stuff. I get a lot of shit done tonight. I will see you on the Thursdays.
See you Thursday,
Guys,
guys.
everyone.
Have
Good
fun.
night.
Big loves, big loves.
Happy birthday. New unread messages. Wow.
Mark, okay, he's been quiet. We're just focused.
Hmm?
I assume he was just
And
focused.
he's focused.
We're all trying to buckle down on the fight. We only have like a month or so left.
There's been some guy in Limsa dancing
Obnoxious.
No, but he's been dancing for like 4 days in a row, and it's like starting to annoy me.
In a macro?
It's just an AFK thing, you know. He's just
Probably not been dancing for 4 days in a row. He's probably been dancing for 4 days continuously, since the game doesn't fucking log you out anymore.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
My brother-in-law started playing this game. And he messaged me and he went to Ether and I was like, I'm on Crystal if you want to come over here. He's like, Reddit said Crystal's the RP server and I fucking hate RPers. I'm like, bro, I was on Sarganthus, alright? I was on Ether. It's bad. It's just as bad. It's the exact same amount of fucking plague as Crystal. He's like, well, Reddit said. I'm like, I don't give a fuck, man.
How old is a Reddit post? Jeez.
How
isn't Crystal the preferred that data center though?
Only because of population.
That's something.
Right now. Crystal's the most congested right now.
Yeah, everyone wants to be here. We're cool.
Yeah, for real. We're the best.
People just go to Aether to party find shit now. That's all.
Yeah, it's like the raiding data center. I said.
Yeah, but you can just go there to raid. You don't have to stay there. The people there are fucking miserable.
I told him I was on Sarganthus. The people are normal. They're fine. I mean, you go to fucking Limsa and there's a fucking like every other corner of the Aetherite Plaza is just RP or ERP. It's fucking cringe. But I was like at least
cringe about RP. I mean, I really don't.
Listen, RP itself, I don't really care. But if it gets weird, it gets really fucking weird.
I don't like it when they
Anything can get weird.
When they emote talk. Like, to me, it's like I don't want to like read it, which is it's like whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
but...
anyone doing it in open chat in public, it's fucking weird. But like,
well, that's what's going on. It's not like these people are RPing in Discord and fucking Limzo. Like they're just...
tons of people do it in closed chat. Like probably more than you think.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Fine. I mean, I'm not fucking complaining.
It's
I'm
just
really not even complaining about these random people. I'm just like, I was talking to him. I was just like, it's bad, like all over. Like you're never gonna like find a server that it's not like there's no RP.
Yeah, I think that's just Redditors being weird.
Yeah, and I told him I was like Reddit's a bad source of information. First of all, second of all, it's fucking like, it's fucking. I don't know. I was like, I'm on fucking Crystal. I'll help you if you come over here, but I'm not interested in like hopping over there all the time. So good luck.
I mean, it's even more annoying to play with my friends who are on Crystal but not on Zalira.
He just got cutting edge in World of Warcraft, so he's on a bit of an ego trip right now.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Tell him your friend on Crystal has achievements on WoW he'll never have because they don't even exist anymore.
I just told him that he doesn't even have as many cutting edges as I do, and I haven't played in 5 years. So
I have fucking the equivalent of better than cutting edge from before cutting edge existed. I have server first titles.
Yeah, I mean,
all of them.
Fucking sick.
Literally all of them.
Yeah.
From the entire time server first titles existed.
He just got his first. He just got his. No, this is his second one, isn't it? I'll squeeze as many as I do. Anyways, he's just on an ego trip. That's all.
Tell him your friend on Crystal says to get
good. No. I told him that it doesn't even matter if he's on Aether or not, because he's probably not going to hit end level cap to raid, so who cares?
He's not going to get raid ready before 7.0, so like...
Well, it's just
at least
like...
not before people are farming it, you know, like...
I was like, you have to go through the entire story. I was like, this isn't World of Warcraft. I was like, you can't fucking power level. Like, it's going to take you months to hit level 90, like...
Yep.
And even then, like... You just fucking suck at the game, like, nobody's gonna take you, unless it's some noob group.
Where are your parses? Oh, I don't have any, I just hit level 90. Get fuck off, scrub. Where are your P8S parses?
I can't even get groups with my parses and my ultimate clears for, like, DRS and stuff. Like, it's stupid.
They're looking for, like...
oranges.
Yeah, they look like purples and orange parses or something.
Which isn't great, but it's like it's better than someone who just reached level 90. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The annoying thing is, I mean, purples you can get just kind of naturally, but to get oranges, unless you do them right at the beginning of the tier, you need to do parse groups with fucking parse strat. Otherwise,
Yeah,
you're just not going to get oranges.
You have to like run like a dancer and like a fucking like ninja and
You
shit.
have to get
Everybody's
dance
playing
partnered
around
and
you.
trick attack and
Everybody's playing around you.
and then the next pull, everyone plays around someone else. And the next pull, everyone plays around someone else. I mean, well, maybe not for oranges. For pinks, that's what you gotta do. You just farm the fight 8 times or more, and everyone fucking buffs the shit out of each person in turn until you get a 99. Play with an Astro and they card funnel you. Like, it's stupid. Ooh. You got every fucking individual buff in the entire party. Good for you.
Jumpy, by the way, you're playing Astro next year, and I'm getting all the cards.
Huh?
Huh?
You wouldn't want. What if I play Whitemage?
Yeah, that doesn't
And
give
you
me
don't
cards.
have cards.
You don't give me...
Jumpy, you're giving me all the cards because I parse the highest consistently in the group.
Okay, you're fucking back.
That would
I'm
be
the
really
only
funny.
one in the group that has a purple on every fight, so I'm getting all Jumpy's cards next year.
Objection. Objection, Your Honor. Overruled. Fuck!
Challenge.
Steven,
need a
how do you think
I
that...
need a fucking challenge flag in mode. Holy shit. I really
Skip-
do.
Hmm?
Steven, how do you think that interaction would go if you did that with him? And my depth of knowledge for a courtroom
objections, or-
is television, by the way.
Uh-huh,
But yeah, so you see an
there's
objection,
plenty
the
of lawyers that
fucking
never go to court, right?
yeah, I know, but you fucking object and you just swear at the judge. You're just like fuck.
You can believe this fucking shit? What's wrong with you? Yeah, that would go over really well, depending on who the judge was, you know? I know some judges who, sometimes I'm like, I think they would respond to that pretty well. It varies a lot, you know? But, I've had some attorneys get, like, just speaking generally of it, but it's like, I've had some attorneys get really wound up about stuff, and it just depends on how bad it is to their case, and they'll just start, like, they won't even have, like, a normal objection. They'll just start saying stuff, you know, and that's like, it's really not that uncommon, because you're on the spot, and I don't know if you, there's so many things to object to and remember, and the rules and all that. It's actually, like, if you see the stuff on, like, Johnny Depp, like, you remember that one Latino gal, like, I think she was, like, really popular in that time, but she had a lot of objections and all that stuff. It's like, I'm sure she just memorized all those rules, and that's, like, pretty much her only function. But if you're, like, a normal attorney who just, you know, one day you're here, one day you're there, like, you don't remember all this shit, you know, so you just start saying things, and you're like, oh, hearsay, it doesn't even apply. I see that one a lot. Trying to think of some others. I feel like hearsay is like the grand, you know, phrase that people use that doesn't apply, but let's see. I feel like I can't quite remember.
The scene in Liar Liar where Jim Carrey objects and then he says on what grounds? He says because it's devastating to the case.
Yeah.
I love that fucking movie.
So usually what I see in my practice, we do most of our stuff with written motions, but I did file, so it's standard practice just to get an expert to, you know, say what somebody's disabled or whatever. But a lot of the doctors that do that are people who have failed practices of some regard. So what they'll do is like they'll be like a New York doctor or a Florida doctor. They'll get shockingly disbarred from practicing in that state, so they come to Kentucky or wherever, you know, and they'll get a license there because, well, every state needs doctors. There's a shortage, right? So it's not like real hard. And then they'll start doing these IMEs on behalf of these claimants, asking for benefits, but they will have like been disbarred for cocaine and drug use and all this shit. Or like there's this one guy who was like I don't know if I told this story already, but he was like a frequent groper of women when they were sedated, and he was getting like, you know, having all these issues with the Kentucky Medical Association with his license. He entered these agreements saying, oh no, I really won't grope the next one. And so I filed like 3 or 4 of those, sort of make a point that this guy was incredible. So I got an objection one time on those. They were like just mad, basically, that I had filed stuff like that. And they're like, oh, you should sanction this guy, and, you know, all this stuff. Just like, whatever, you know.
Okay, man, but you stopped groping your unconscious patients.
I object to you groping people.
Yes. It's like once you like start looking into what is going on as to why people do certain things, especially doctors, it's like, why would a doctor give up their practice, or why would they suddenly change states? And if it isn't for like some kind of family reason, it's probably because maybe they got disbarred or something, or they didn't get a better job, they got fired from their last one because they were stealing, you know, stuff like that. And it's like, when you start putting it together, you're like, oh yeah, these doctors are sort of scumbags.
Huh. Turns out not everybody that's a doctor is a good person. Go figure.
The ones that I dislike most frequently are the pain doctors. I've deposed a few, and I have not met one that I liked.
The pain doctor?
Yeah, so, like, you see it
like
mostly.
Pain, like P-A-I-N.
P-A-N. I know I have a terrible accent and mispronounce stuff, but it's like pain doctor, like pain treatment.
They get addicted to their own medication?
Well, usually what happens is that you see it in workers, any kind of scenario where there is money to be gained, that's where you mostly see it, but because there's an incentive to keep treating to look like, you know, you can't function, or to get all this medication or whatever, you know, to sort of justify your claim. But for the normal person, for example, like you have a surgery and it doesn't quite fix your problem. Maybe your doctor didn't know what they were doing. They just gave you a surgery that didn't do anything. That is really a thing. Like they just mistaken as to what the surgery does, or mislead the patient into thinking something, or the patient just, you know, they want something done, so they get a surgery. It doesn't do anything. And then they get sent to a pain clinic because the pain is a thing. So I think the average person is probably telling the truth to whatever extent. And there's nothing you can really do for it because it's too vague. And so you go to a pain doctor, they give you injections, they'll give you what we call branch blocks, which basically deadens or temporarily numbs the nerves in certain areas of your body, so you can't actually feel things there. You see it mostly in like spines, so like your cervical or lumbar vertebrae, because all that that's all nerves, you know. And unless you're getting a surgery to fix that, even if you do get the surgery, sometimes it doesn't fix it, right? You can sort of have the same problem with shoulders and hips. But you go to these pain doctors, they'll give you all these injections on a regular basis, real expensive stuff. And every time I depose them, or I look at their records, haven't deposed many doctors recently, but especially their medical records, it'll just look like scribble, more or less. They won't really document things real well, as for example, like things that you and I would probably think make a lot of sense, like I'll try this medication, did it help? You know, like real basic stuff, and they won't do that. They'll just, a lot of them tend to cater because, you know, they want the money from the patient, so just, you know, what do you want? You know, I'll give you that. And so it doesn't, I just don't like them as a result, because it doesn't feel like they do anything other than feed a need or something of that nature. I mean, there's people that legitimately need it, but especially in our workers' comp and any situation
Well,
of
not
litigation, you know.
not every 20-some-odd-year-old guy needs Adderall, even though they might ask for it.
Yeah. Usually it's people like in their 50s or 60s where maybe they're overweight and they can't actually get a surgery done, or they just have a lot of just basic, your old problems like, you know, degenerative disease, maybe of bones or spine or things like that. And
I was kind of playing off of they just cater to what people want.
Oh,
like
yeah.
a lot of younger guys want Adderall for whatever reason.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it's I could probably ramble on indefinitely, but yeah, I don't like pain doctors at all. Everyone like I meet, it just feels like they should be on a boat, or like they just got off a boat because they're tanned, they have ridiculous haircuts or something, and it's like they don't want to be there. Just like a bunch of assholes. Why couldn't they have just, I don't know, groped somebody, and then I could have filed that record, you know? No, I'm kidding.
Just fucking get him out of the courtroom. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Big bitches. I don't know.
Yeah, I did hear other stories of some other doctors, just not necessarily that had anything to do with my practice, but, you know, you just hear about doctors who, you know, they have all these parties or, you know, doing drugs or whatever, because they have all this money, basically. So it's really shed a different light on doctors for me, I think. You see all their wrongdoings or all that stuff.
Well, not every doctor can be the neighborhood general practitioner down the street.
Oh, yeah.
The old lady that's been practicing for 30 years.
Yeah. You would have guessed.
That's not my doctor's just some like old lady.
Yeah.
Oh well. Well, I'm done with my RuneScape stuff. I'm going to bed. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Yep, see you.
See you guys
I'm
Thursday.
gonna hop off too.
You still want to do alliance or not?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Oh, everybody left.
Tuesdays.
Hmm.
Alright, ready? The
Yep.
new one, right?
Yep.
Being more consistent, yay!
Yeah, I know. It's always good to have some consistent prod, though.
Yeah, we're like seeing new mechanics. We're just mastering the game.